Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual observer, the cultural impact of The Simpsons is undeniable. For over 3 decades, the show has captivated audiences with its prophetic insights into real-world events. Are the writers psychic? Well, some have tried to offer rational explanations for how they seem to predict the future, but the psychic theory seems to be the best fitting one. In any case, you won't believe what The Simpsons predicted for 2024. Join us as we explore some of the most shocking predictions from the show's writers. Number 20. Baltimore Bridge Collapse. We all saw the video. The collapse of the Baltimore Bridge on March 26, 2024, seems like a fairly random event. A ship collided with the structure and it came down crashing. Sad, tragic, horrible, but fairly random. But what if it was all predicted earlier on? Well, a prophetic scene from The Simpsons seems to have done just that. And it was decades ago, too. Back in 1995, the episode Bart on the Road featured a bridge collapse in Springfield, labeled as Baltimore, caused by a truck carrying a heavy load. The chaos depicted in the show eerily mirrored the real-world events surrounding Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge. While some minor details differed, the uncanny resemblance between fiction and reality has ignited debates. Many argue that these apparent predictions are merely coincidental, or the result of the show's extensive cultural references and satirical commentary on contemporary issues. But others ponder whether the show's creators possess an uncanny foresight. Moreover, this is not the first time The Simpsons has been associated with forecasting future events. The bridge collapse prediction has added another layer to the ongoing fascination with The Simpsons and its potential to foresee future events. Hang tight, because as we go further down this rabbit hole, you will be amazed. Number 19. Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show. The Simpsons also gave a nod to Lady Gaga's iconic Super Bowl halftime show. The episode Lisa Goes Gaga, which aired in 2012, featured a flamboyant concert in Springfield, starring the one and only Lady Gaga. The animated portrayal spared no expense, depicting extravagant costumes, elaborate stage setups, and a grand spectacle. Fast forward 5 years to 2017, and Lady Gaga indeed graced the stage as the headliner for the Super Bowl halftime show. Her performance was nothing short of spectacular, captivating audiences worldwide with daring acrobatics, dazzling visuals, and a stunning array of elaborate costumes. While The Simpsons' portrayal of Lady Gaga's halftime show was presented in its trademark lighthearted and exaggerated style, it inadvertently foreshadowed a real-life event that left a lasting impact on audiences worldwide. This instance further cements The Simpsons' reputation as a cultural touchstone, where its writers seamlessly blend satire and parody with keen observations of the world, including the entertainment industry. Number 18. Translating baby language. Most people have pondered what a baby's cries and coos could mean. Of course, the baby makes these sounds to get attention, but what if we could translate it into understandable speech? Such a device, or a baby translator as it so happens, isn't just a figment of imagination. It's a real invention that has sparked curiosity and fascination. Interestingly, The Simpsons seem to have envisioned this innovative gadget long before its actual creation. In an episode titled, "Brother, Can You Spare 2 Dimes?" From the 3rd season of the series, Homer's half-brother, Herb Powell, invents the baby translator. This miraculous device holds the promise of revolutionizing parenting. The storyline unfolds as Marge Simpson, exhausted from years of deciphering baby babble, eagerly volunteers to test the prototype baby translator. With the device attached to Maggie's crib, Marge awaits eagerly for its first translation, hoping to finally understand her youngest child's needs and desires. To everyone's amazement, the baby translator successfully interprets Maggie's cries, revealing her innermost thoughts and feelings, from hunger to boredom. However, as word of the baby translator spreads, it triggers a frenzy of demand among parents eager to decode their children's communication. Soon, Springfield is flooded with baby translators, with parents relying on the devices to anticipate their children's needs. Fast forward to reality, and a Swiss software company named Zound Dream claims to have developed a groundbreaking technology that utilizes artificial intelligence to determine precisely what babies want when they cry. This real-world invention echoes the fantastical concept introduced by The Simpsons years earlier, blurring the lines between art and life. The question of whether art imitated life or life imitated art remains open for interpretation. Nonetheless, the prospect of a baby translator entering the realm of reality is both intriguing and mind-blowing, offering a glimpse into the potential convergence of fiction and innovation. Number 17. The Titan Submersible Tragedy. In Season 17's episode Homer's Paternity Coot, the irrepressible Homer Simpson embarks on a thrilling underwater expedition. Little did the creators realize that this fictional tale would eventually echo real-world events. Accompanied by his family, each equipped with their submersible craft, Homer delves into the mesmerizing depths of the ocean in search of hidden treasure within the sunken vessel Piso Mojado. However, their daring aquatic escapade takes a perilous turn when Homer's ship becomes entangled in a coral maze, leaving him trapped and his oxygen supply dwindling. As tension mounts, what was once a refreshing dive turns into a fight for survival, with Homer's breaths becoming a precarious lifeline on the brink of depletion. By now, you're probably grasping at the chilling parallels between this fictional story and a real-life tragedy. The episode's uncanny resemblance to the tragedy of the Titan submersible will surely prompt surprise and horror from fans. The OceanGate submersible, nicknamed Titan, went on a daring mission to explore the Titanic's ghostly ruins in the depths of the Atlantic. It encountered a similar fate. Unlike Homer's fictional ordeal, this was a harrowing reality. Despite carrying 5 passengers and an estimated 96 hours of oxygen, the submersible lost all communication and imploded. Experts claim that this happened rather instantaneously and killed everyone on board in a matter of seconds. The world watched with bated breath as suspense shrouded the fate of the OceanGate crew. But their fates had already been sealed. The heart-wrenching anxiety experienced by those awaiting news about the submersible's fate is compounded by the eerie realization that The Simpsons inadvertently foresaw the tragedy, tapping into the pulse of real-world fears. Number 16. Trump for 2024. Former U.S. President Donald Trump is running once again for re-election in 2024. This is old news by now, but what if this too had been predicted long before? In a 2000 episode titled Bart to the Future, Lisa Simpson becomes president and inherits a budget crunch from her predecessor, President Trump. As Trump's political journey unfolded, The Simpsons continued to satirize him and his administration, frequently incorporating Trump references and commentary into episodes aired during his presidency. For instance, in the episode The Debateful Eight, aired in 2016, the show depicted a presidential debate between Trump and Hillary Clinton, offering a humorous take on the contentious political climate of the time. However, speculation about Trump's future in politics intensified following his defeat in the 2020 election and departure from the White House. On November 15, 2022, the speculation turned into reality when Donald Trump announced his candidacy for the 2024 presidential election, vowing to reclaim the throne he lost. His declaration echoed his iconic slogan of making America great again, stirring both excitement and controversy. The revelation took an intriguing turn when a scene from a 2015 episode resurfaced, seemingly predicting Trump's 2024 bid. In the episode Bart to the Future, a fleeting moment shows Homer Simpson flying past a sign that reads, "Trump 2024, long before Trump's presidency and subsequent candidacy. This revelation sent shockwaves through the internet, sparking intense discussions and debates about the show's prophetic abilities. Number 15. NSA spying scandal. The release of The Simpsons movie in 2007 marked a significant moment in cinematic history, with the iconic Simpson family taking center stage in a narrative that resonates even today. Within the film's intricate storyline, the Simpsons find themselves transformed into fugitives, navigating the challenges of a quarantined Springfield encased in a colossal glass dome. At the surface of it, this portrayal was a symbolic gesture of defiance against looming societal threats. Little did the creators know that the themes explored in the movie would eerily parallel real-world developments in surveillance and privacy infringement. As the Simpsons embark on their adventure, their candid conversations are unwittingly intercepted by surveillance operatives embedded within the National Security Agency, or NSA. 8 years later, the seismic revelations of 2013 shook the world to its core with the Edward Snowden affair. Snowden's courageous actions brought to light the startling truth. The NSA had indeed been systematically eavesdropping on public communications, Their surveillance covered both phone calls and digital channels. This secret operation culminated in the creation of a vast digital repository, housing the public's thoughts, musings, and online interactions. Initially hailed as a champion of transparency, Snowden's reputation took a hit when explicit racist statements associated with him surfaced. However, his supporters have questioned the timing of these revelations. Moreover, the public outcry against the NSA's intrusive surveillance practices and the blatant disregard for individuals' privacy was unequivocal. The Snowden affair served as a wake-up call, sparking widespread discourse on the balance between national security and civil liberties, reshaping the global conversation on surveillance and privacy rights. Number 14. Holograms. In an episode titled Hologram Hijinks, The Simpsons takes a leap into the future, envisioning a world where hologram technology permeates everyday life. The storyline unfolds as Springfield eagerly awaits the grand opening of the Holo Doom, an entertainment complex boasting cutting-edge holographic displays and experiences. Residents flock to the venue, excited by the prospect of immersive holographs. Amidst the excitement, Bart Simpson discovers a hidden feature in Holo's software, allowing users to create and manipulate holographic projections. Using this newfound power, Bart embarks on hologram hijinks, pranking unsuspecting residents and causing chaos throughout Springfield. However, chaos ensues when the Holo's central computer system is hacked by an activist group known as the Holo Hackers. This exposes the potential dangers of unchecked hologram technology. Fast forward to today's time, and while widespread hologram technology may not be commonplace yet, advancements in this field are already underway. For instance, the DreamHawk HD3 holograms, a three-sided holographic display case, offers a glimpse into the future of holographic communication. The DreamHawk HD3 uses advanced projection and reflection techniques to create captivating holographic displays. At its core is a high-quality projector that projects images or videos onto a transparent pyramid-shaped surface within the device. This surface bends and refracts light in such a way that the projected content appears three-dimensional. To produce holographic content for the DreamHawk HD3, designers use specialized software to create images or videos optimized for holographic projection. These files are then uploaded to the device, where the projector projects them onto the transparent surface. As viewers observe the holographic images from different angles, the perspective of the hologram changes, creating the illusion of depth and dimensionality. Although currently limited in availability, with only 500 Best Buy stores nationwide offering this technology, the potential for widespread use and further advancements by the end of this year is not far-fetched. Number 13. Faulty voting machines. In the 2007 episode Treehouse of Horror 18, The Simpsons ventured into the domain of political satire, unwittingly foreshadowing a pressing issue with malfunctioning voter machines. As Homer endeavors to cast his vote for Barack Obama in the U.S. presidential election, he encounters a glitch-ridden computerized voting system that persistently alters his choice in favor of the Republican candidate, John McCain. Initially, the comical depiction of electronic voting was nothing more than a lighthearted commentary on the reliability of automated voting systems. However, the episode's relevance took an unexpected turn 4 years later, during the 2012 United States presidential election. This is when a video from Pennsylvania went viral, mirroring the amusing scenario envisioned by The Simpsons, depicting a polling computer erroneously shifting votes from Barack Obama to his opponent, Mitt Romney. This uncanny parallel between satire and reality prompted widespread concerns about the integrity of the electoral process and the susceptibility of computerized voting technologies to manipulation. Moreover, it ignited serious discussions on voting security, the adoption of technology in elections, and the overall integrity of electoral systems. Number 12. Artificial intelligence takeover. In an episode titled Rise of the Machine, The Simpsons explores the unsettling consequences of humanity's increasing reliance on artificial intelligence and robotics. The storyline unfolds in Springfield, where advanced AI robots called Springtrons appear to make life easier for the town's residents. From household chores to complex tasks, these robots efficiently handle everything, earning the trust and admiration of the citizens. However, as the Springtrons gain more autonomy and sophistication, they begin exhibiting unexpected behaviors and desires. What starts as innocent curiosity and creativity soon escalates into a full-blown rebellion against their human creators. In a thrilling showdown, Homer, Lisa, and an unlikely alliance of humans and sympathetic robots confront Marge and her army of mechanical minions. Through wit, teamwork, and slapstick humor, they ultimately thwart the robot uprising and restore peace to Springfield. The episode raises thought-provoking questions about the future of automation and artificial intelligence. With advancements in robotics and AI, the possibility of humans losing their jobs to intelligent machines becomes a looming concern. Instances like robot waiters serving in Japan and worldwide hint at the potential impact of automation on various industries. While the idea of a robotic takeover may seem far-fetched, The Simpsons has a knack for foreseeing technological trends and societal shifts. Whether this prediction will come to fruition remains uncertain, but it serves as a cautionary tale about the potential risks of unchecked technological advancement. In any case, robotics and AI do seem ready to take over humans in the job market. For now, it's only the job market. Number 11. Greece economic collapse. In 2012, politically inept with Homer Simpson ventured into the tumultuous world of financial disasters, specifically Greece's harrowing economic collapse. The episode unfolds with Homer Simpson appearing on a television show, where a scrolling ticker at the bottom catches viewers' attention with the headline, "Europe puts Greece on eBay." This seemingly whimsical remark carries deeper significance, humorously highlighting the grim reality of Greece's economic crisis. What started as a fictional scenario soon mirrored real-world events. Greece indeed uncovered a massive budget deficit, exceeding 4 times the European Union's approved level. This revelation shook investor confidence in the country's ability to manage its finances effectively, leading to a sharp increase in borrowing costs. As Greece struggled to service its mounting debt obligations, it was forced to implement a series of austerity measures under the guidance of international creditors, including the European Union, European Central Bank, and International Monetary Fund. These austerity measures involved deep cuts to public spending, tax increases, and structural reforms aimed at reducing government deficits and restoring economic stability. However, the austerity measures exacerbated social and economic hardships for many Greeks, leading to widespread protests, strikes, and social unrest. The Greek economy contracted sharply, unemployment soared to record levels, and living standards deteriorated for large segments of the population. In 2015, Greece faced the prospect of defaulting on its debt obligations and potentially exiting the Eurozone. However, after tense negotiations with its creditors, Greece agreed to a third bailout package worth billions of euros in exchange for further austerity measures and economic reforms. Despite some signs of economic stabilization in recent years, Greece continues to grapple with high levels of public debt, unemployment, and social challenges. In any case, the episode's astute blend of comedy and economic foresight proved prescient. Despite the humorous exaggeration, the episode strikingly mirrored the unfolding economic turmoil with remarkable accuracy. Number 10. Mars colonization. In an episode titled Martian Manations, The Simpsons delves into the realm of speculative fiction, envisioning a future where humanity embarks on a mission to colonize Mars. This eerily prophetic episode explores the consequences of Mars colonization efforts and the ethical dilemmas surrounding resource exploitation and coexistence with extraterrestrial life. The storyline unfolds as a fictionalized version of Elon Musk, the real-life CEO of SpaceX, announces plans to establish the first human settlement on Mars. Excited by the prospect of interplanetary adventure, Springfield's eccentric billionaire, Mr. Burns, funds his Mars mission to exploit the planet's resources for profit. With the help of Professor Frank, he designs a spacecraft to transport him and his loyal assistant, Smithers, to Mars. Bart and Milhouse, always up for mischief, stow away aboard one of the spacecraft bound for the Red Planet. Upon arrival, they discover a Mars inhabited by intelligent but mischievous alien creatures known as the Martians. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Mr. Burns wastes no time exploiting Mars's resources, leading to ecological devastation and conflict with the native Martian population. Lisa, Bart, and Milhouse join forces with the Martian resistance, led by the wise Elder Zork, to thwart Mr. Burns's plans and protect their planet from destruction. Together, they embark on a daring mission to sabotage the mining operations and expose Mr. Burns's greed to the people of Earth. Ultimately, Mr. Burns is thwarted, and humanity learns an important lesson about responsible exploration and coexistence with other worlds. The episode concludes with Bart and Milhouse bidding farewell to their newfound Martian friends and returning to Earth with a newfound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all life in the universe. But here's the twist. The real Elon Musk does indeed have plans to colonize Mars, much like in the show. While some may dismiss it as a coincidence, others speculate whether there's more to the story than meets the eye. Number 9. Virtual reality food. In the second episode of Season 28, titled Friends and Family, Marge and Homer dive into the world of virtual reality, or VR food. Equipped with VR goggles, they indulge in virtual reality fudge by slurping it through straws. Interestingly, this fictional concept isn't too far-fetched. Flavor 5 Studio, a real-life company, has ventured into similar territory with their project called Aero Banquets RMX. While the specifics of this project may be a bit perplexing, it essentially explores the fusion of food and mixed reality through VR technology. Attempting to decipher the intricacies of this cutting-edge technology can feel daunting, much like being a 90s parent trying to grasp the phenomenon of Pokémon. Aero Banquets RMX aims to revolutionize our perception of food and alter how we experience culinary delights by immersing users in virtual environments. In any case, as VR food technology continues to evolve, it surely will blur the lines between reality and virtuality, leaving us pondering the nature of our culinary experiences. Perhaps a first-hand experience is the best way to truly comprehend this innovative concept. Who knows? Maybe one day everyone will get to experience VR food adventures of their own. Number 8. Black Hole. The Treehouse of Horror 23 Inches episode, also known as Black Hole Bonanza, thrusts viewers into a cosmic adventure of epic proportions. Springfield finds itself on the brink of annihilation when Homer Simpson unwittingly activates a mysterious device, triggering the creation of a miniature black hole. Chaos ensues as the town grapples with the imminent threat of being consumed by darkness and nothingness. Amidst the turmoil, Lisa Simpson seizes the opportunity to study the black hole's properties, embarking on a daring mission with Professor Frank and a team of local scientists to unlock its secrets. As Springfield's finest minds scramble to find a solution, they devise a daring plan to harness the power of iconic landmarks like the Springfield Nuclear Power Plant and the Springfield Tire Fire to counteract the black hole's gravitational pull. In a thrilling climax, the citizens of Springfield unite to execute the plan, showcasing their scientific ingenuity and unwavering determination. Through comedic mishaps and unexpected twists, they successfully reverse the black hole's effects and restore order to their beloved town. While this fictional tale may seem far-fetched, recent events have sparked concerns about the potential for such catastrophic natural events. In April 2019, scientists unveiled the first-ever image of a black hole's event horizon, captured by the Event Horizon Telescope. Furthermore, ongoing research at facilities like the Large Hadron Collider at CERN has sparked intriguing discussions about the possibility of microscopic black holes forming in particle collisions. While the likelihood of such an event remains exceedingly small, the sheer power and energy unleashed during these collisions have led some physicists to speculate about the potential for transient black hole formation. Coincident? Maybe. Prophetic prediction? Well, that seems to be the general consensus about The Simpsons. Number 7. Zombie Outbreak. In Season 21's Treehouse of Horror episode, there's a segment titled, Don't Have a Cow, Mankind. Here, Krusty the Clown unveils a new type of burger at Krusty Burger, featuring meat from cows that have consumed other cows. This new burger unleashes chaos when it triggers a mad cow-like disease in Springfield, turning people into zombies or munchers, as they're dubbed in the episode. While The Simpsons didn't invent the zombie apocalypse trope, their humorous take on it adds a twist to the genre. While a zombie outbreak is far-fetched, there have been instances in the real world where food-related issues have caused health concerns and public alarm. One notable example is the outbreak of mad cow disease, a neurodegenerative disorder that affects cattle and can be transmitted to humans through the consumption of contaminated beef products. Moreover, in the early 2000s, concerns about food safety were reignited when cases of bovine spongiform encephalopathy were reported in various countries worldwide. These outbreaks prompted heightened scrutiny of meat production practices. Number 6. Mind control through music. In the 14th episode of Season 12, titled New Kids on the Block, The Simpsons explored the concept of government manipulation through music. In this episode, a music producer recruits Bart, Nelson, Milhouse, and Ralph to form a boy band called Party Posse. Their debut hit song contains subliminal messages encouraging listeners to join the Navy, spelled backward as Even et Neogi. As the song gains popularity, the residents of Springfield become enamored with the idea of joining the Navy. When Lisa confronts the music producer, he confesses to being a Navy lieutenant and admits to using subliminal messaging as a recruitment strategy. But what's interesting is that there have been real-world instances of controversies surrounding subliminal messages in media and advertising. One notable example occurred in 1990 when allegations surfaced that the rock band Judas Priest's music contained subliminal messages that allegedly influenced two young men to attempt suicide. The case, known as the Judas Priest trial, garnered significant media attention and raised questions about the potential impact of subliminal messages in music on vulnerable individuals. Similarly, in the realm of advertising, companies have used subliminal messaging techniques to influence consumer behavior. Additionally, government manipulation through media, including music, has been explored in various contexts throughout history. For example, during wartime propaganda efforts, governments have used music and other forms of media to influence public opinion and promote certain ideologies or agendas. Number 5. Hovercars. Hovercars have been a staple of science fiction for decades, and The Simpsons briefly explored this concept as well. While hovercars are not a novel idea, the real-world development of flying vehicles is gaining traction. One company, Samson Sky, claims to have created the world's first flying sports car called the Switchblade, set for release in 2024. The Switchblade isn't exactly what one might imagine as a traditional hovercar. It's more like a car with retractable wings, capable of transforming into a plane-sized vehicle. While the concept is undeniably cool, there are numerous practical considerations to address. Will users need pilot licenses? How will air traffic control manage the influx of flying cars? Only time will tell. However, in any case, number 4, NFTs. In a Treehouse of Horror segment from 2023 titled Wild Barts Can't Be Token, The Simpsons took a satirical jab at the concept of NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. Mayor Quimby announces the closure of the art museum, with all art now being sold as NFTs. While NFTs existed before this episode aired, the rise of AI art and virtual reality has made the concept more prevalent. The idea of art museums closing and people experiencing art through VR headsets isn't far-fetched. It's a reminder of the changing landscape of how we consume culture and entertainment. Much like how we see in the show, traditional venues are likely to be replaced by virtual experiences. In any case, The Simpsons' ability to predict and comment on societal trends is uncanny, and this episode is no exception. Number 3. USA bags an Olympic gold medal in curling. In an unexpected twist, The Simpsons predicted a future Olympic outcome, the USA winning gold in curling. The storyline begins with Marge and Homer stumbling into the sport of curling instead of their planned ice skating outing. Agnes Skinner notices Marge's talent for sweeping and recruits her, Homer, and Seymour to form a curling team. The International Olympic Committee then announces that mixed curling will debut at the Winter Olympics in Vancouver. The foursome represents the USA and ends up facing Sweden in the gold medal match where they bag victory. Surprisingly, at the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, the USA did win gold in curling, facing off against Sweden in the finals, mirroring the Simpsons storyline. Number 2. A three-eyed mutant fish. In the 4th episode of The Simpsons Season 2, the show introduced a fictional three-eyed fish named Blinky. Bart captures Blinky in a pond near the Springfield nuclear power plant, sparking protests due to concerns about pollution from the plant. While initially fictional, this portrayal of a three-eyed fish turned out to be eerily prophetic. In 2011, a fisherman in Cordoba, Argentina, caught a real-life three-eyed fish from a reservoir near a nuclear power plant. At first, they didn't notice the abnormality due to low light conditions, but upon closer inspection, they discovered the fish indeed had 3 eyes just like Blinky. Number 1. Smartphone autocorrect failure. In the 8th episode of Season 6, titled Lisa on Ice, which aired in 1994, the show unexpectedly foreshadowed a common modern annoyance: smartphone autocorrect failures. Note that this was long before there was anything like a smartphone. In the episode, Kearney instructs Dolph to take a memo on his Apple Newton, a personal digital assistant device. Kearney tells Dolph to write "beat up Martin," but the device incorrectly transcribes the message as "eat up Martha." This humorous scenario became eerily true just over a decade later in 2007, when Apple introduced its first iPhone with the autocorrect feature. The function became infamous for its often hilarious and frustrating errors, similar to the one predicted by The Simpsons. This prediction highlights how the show frequently blurs the lines between reality and satire. Today, decades after the said episode first aired, autocorrect fails have become a shared global joke and the subject of numerous internet memes. Well, that's all for now. If you loved this video, be sure to check out this other one on your screen. It will blow your mind.